Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Gingerbeard Man here again with your weekly Dead by the Daylight update. We're talking about some of the cosmetics. We're gonna move around the game a little bit, check out the shrine. We didn't get to do that last week, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about where the survivors and the killers are from. I know what you're probably thinking. What? How do you know? It's not me. I didn't do this. I didn't go around every backstory and read it all to try to narrow it down to a certain spot. I actually took it from the Dweed. The Dweed had it all done, and I am going to use it. And we'll give credit to him whenever the time comes around here on the channel and we get that far. But we're going to start off with your free gift, 250k. By the way, I know. That's a lot of blood points. I'm waiting for the new killer and the survivor. I don't want to spend it all because of that reasoning. I could just shoot it straight up so I have the levels on them both. So I am not using them. But old Rift clothes are now put into the game right now for you to buy. So we have Alan Wake's Darker Side back again from the dead, literally, from the old Rifts. You can now get this in the store, like a kind of like a greaser outsider kind of deal here. So it reminds me of any time I looked at it. So you have that one. You have Hagello, the clown. This one's pretty freaky, not gonna lie. Nice to see this one back. I thought about maybe buying it more than once. 50-50 on it. Because I'm hillbilly main, but I do use the clown time and time, so. And I like just to freak people out about the game. Like I'll look around corners and stuff like that, just to freak people out while they're working on gens and stuff like that. That's what I do. I just like to freak people. Spin Class by Young Jin. That's a lot of purple. I don't really care for this. I just don't. It's like yoga only deal, purple yoga deal. It's just not for me. It's not for me, you guys. The Knight. Who weighs in the balance of your death. Not that bad. Again, these were all on the Rifts at one time, and they brought it back for people to buy. Faithful Meeting. This is very classy for Felix. It's alright. I like it. Definitely worth buying, I think, if you were to get it. But that is it. That's all they have for the cosmetics for this week. We're going to back out. I had to change the old Billy Boy again. Had to change his skin because I always use the Slipknot skin, and YouTube will flag me. I'm not allowed to use Slipknot's music on YouTube, so I get flagged for that. So I have to take it off every time. So we're going with the Catman right here. Shrines of the Week. Iron Will from Jake Park. And Residential Manifest from Hattie. Out of these two, I would probably go with Iron Will. It grants grunts of pain injuries reduced by 100%. Does not function while exhaust and does not inflict exhaust. Pretty much so if you're hurt, you're not crying out or whatever. So if you hide behind something while you're hurt and the killer goes by, he's not going to hear you. This one, after a successful blind action, the killer is affected by blindness status for 30 seconds. This perk grants the ability to rummage through an open chest once per trial and will grant a basic flashlight, which is literally only one blind, literally. So it's either would you have a little flashlight or have the whole entire match not hearing your grunts of pain. I think this one would be more what you would pick. Whack the Skull Merchant and Weave Atonement from the Lynch. This one is interesting. Whack starts with 3 tokens. When you break a pallet or break up a wall, consume a token. Survivors within 24 meters scream, revealing their location for 5 seconds. When unhooking a survivor, you gain 1 token. The Weave Atonement. Survivors within 12 meters of dropped items have their auroras revealed to you. When a survivor picks up the item, they suffer from the Oblivious status effect for 30 seconds. So both of these are really good in their own builds, I should say. Depending on what build you use, this both could work in different builds. But if I had to pick one, I probably would go Weave Atonement. Probably. Just because I like to be able to see people more faster. And screams, they don't always help me. I can hear a scream across the map and I don't know what direction it really is. So, I personally go with Weave Atonement for this one. That would be my final answer for that. We're going to do this live. I'm going to do this live. I know what you're probably thinking, oh Lord, not something live. First, we're going to go over the roadmap. We're going to get the roadmap out of the way right now. I'm going to get that done, and we're going to get it out of the way. So, this week, you had your outfits from the Rift that I just showed you, and you got free trials coming the 21st to the 24th. That's it. That's it for this whole week. You had the 2v8 coming out also today. I think today. The new tome opens for the 2v8. That will run you the rest of it. Also, it says in week 4 the Black Friday sale is going to go on. It is already going on. That is already done. It's already, well, not done, but it's already going. It's literally going to go probably till the end of the month. And then the Doomed course comes out. Now, I said this on the last video. I'll probably say it every video. I don't understand why they put it out the 28th. I would have put it out on the 26th. The 28th in America here is Thanksgiving. People are going to be spending time with their families and stuff like that. We're not going to be playing Dead by Daylight that much. So I don't know, let alone watching your live stream of you playing it during cooking dinner and eating with your families. So I have no idea why they did that. I would have never put it out on the 28th. That's bad marketing. I would have put it on the 26th. I think they were only thinking about their own country at the time, because they're in Canada. Oh, and they already had their Thanksgiving. But yeah, here in America, that is Thanksgiving. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But that is it. Now, we're going to get into this. I'm going to pop it up. We're going to do it live. Literally live. Know what you're saying? Oh, God. Live. I'm going to show you where these people are all from. Now, we're going to start with the killers. The killers. Here it comes. I know you're like, oh my God, what happened? What's going on? Like, I personally think that you guys should see it like this. How much a person goes through to show you things. I personally think that you should see all this. See all the work that goes into these videos. It's a lot. There's a lot of work that goes into them. But all right, the killer map. If you look at the top left, in Canada, you'll see the legions up there. That is where the legion is from. There's a lot from the United States. You got the trapper, the wraith, the hillbilly, the nurse, the hag, the doctor, the death slinger, and the clown are all from the United States. And you can see where exactly right under them. Legions from Ormond. What do we got? Trappers from Weeks, Washington. Virginia's the Wraith. Presumably Texas, because he was supposed to be, you know, like a Leatherface ripoff for the hillbilly. Falls City for the nurse. Presumably Louisiana for the hag. Michaelstown, Illinois for the doctor. Midwest for the death slinger. I would think he would be Texas too, you know, being that Western deal. And the clown's unknown. The new girl that's coming is going to be in the Caribbean. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she's new. I'm sure I'll know it by the end of the next month. Brazil is the Fall Merchant. Chile is the Artist. Scotland is the Blight. France is the Twins. Hungary is Hungary, I guess you would call it. But anyway, the Knight. I cannot say this name to save my life. I tried to pronounce it off stream, but I was like, oh god, I'm just going to butcher it anyway. Mesopotamia is the Plague. Nigeria is the... Why is he over on the... So he's in 2? Well. And that's marked as a certain city. I can't even read what that is. Oh, he's both. I didn't even read that under Virginia over there. He could be at both. That's interesting. South Korea is the Trickster. Russia, of course, is the Huntress. She literally does the Russian lullaby. Japan is the Spirit and Neoni. And then the Unknown is Unknown. E.T. for the manufacturer singularity there. And the Dredge is ever present, running around with his head cut off. So that is those. That is the killer side of things. Now we're going to look at the next one, which is the survivors side of things. We'll try not to blow it too much, you know. If I don't blow your eyes out this time, I'll take it off and resize it real quick, like boom. Alrighty, how about that? So don't blow your eyes out. Alright, survivor map. You got Claudette, Jonah, and Hattie up there in Canada. You have Dwight, Meg, Jake. Let me see here. Who else is all in this? Katie. Man, there's a lot of people from the United States. I just noticed that. Like, that's the same with the killers as well. That's so weird. Like, why would... Being that they're not originally from, you know, the United States, they're from Canada. I thought they would have had more Canadian people, you know what I mean? Like, more characters up in that area than the United States. But I guess, you know... I guess you could use every state for a different person or something like that. So, I mean, there's ways you can look at that, I guess. But it is what it is. Anyway, Nia's from there. You have so many. I just can't believe Sable, Michaela, Jonah. Jeff's up there in Canada, not Jonah. My bad. I mixed those up. And then we got... This is very interesting to me. Like, it's just crazy that he came up with all of this and did all this. Adam is from Jamaica. But isn't he... No, that's Tap. That's right. Why isn't... Where is Tap? Maybe these are not movie characters. Yeah, no movie characters are on here. I just noticed that. So the movie characters are not on here. Scotland will be the new girl that comes. David is in the UK. France is Elodie. Why Sweden? So she must move around. Yeah, same with the Wraith too, Nia. Because Nia's in Sweden, too. That's interesting. Alita and Renato is from Brazil. Ace is from Argentina. Yeah, that's interesting to me. Patero is from Italy. Yeah, that's very interesting the way they did with some of this, though. Felix is from Germany. Fang Min's from China. Only one's from South Korea, really? That's Young Jin. And then Japan has... He moves around, too. I wonder what the... I'm going to have to try to look up some of this lore myself as well. That has Adam over there as well. You guys let me know down below in the comments what you think. Like, are you amazed about all this? Yui's over there, of course, in Japan, too. I thought Yui was more Korea style. I did. I thought more Korea. Didn't think Japan too much. I guess because the Oni, you know, Japan lore. That's probably why. That's interesting. Very interesting. But you can see these maps on his Twitter, the tweet. It's top right corner, how to spell it. And he does all updates on Dead by Daylight as well, if you like to follow him on Twitter. But yeah, this is crazy. Like, I just can't believe how much they're all spread apart. And it makes me wonder, you know, like, creative characters coming forward, killers and survivors, if they're going to spread them out even more. Because I don't see any in Egypt or Africa. I mean, I don't see anybody over there. None of them at all. I don't see anybody from Australia either. There's nobody down there. So it does make me wonder if characters they're working on, they're trying to make characters for those areas, for those countries. Obviously, because you want to sell your game. So you're trying to put characters in those countries. So I would think that at some point, Australia and Africa will be added in. I thought for the longest time that either Jeff or David was from Russia. I guess not. Nobody is. That's another one that I'm very surprised that there's not a character from Russia other than the Huntress. I thought they would have put a survivor, you know, in there as well, not just a Huntress. So that's new news. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting that somebody went through and found all of them and where they're exactly from. I thought that was very interesting. I don't see why, though. This one here, Zarina, says that she's from Brooklyn, New York. I guess she kind of got that Brooklyn, New York, but she kind of looks like she's from Massachusetts. I don't know. But I guess she could be Brooklyn, New York. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. But that's all I got for you guys. That is it. I just wanted to show that real quick so you had them all and you could see them all. But that is it for me. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the bell, the like. Let me know down below everything. What you like about the cosmetics. Those maps. Let me know if you would like people to be from certain places. Some that you're surprised are even there. Like certain characters that you're surprised that they're in those countries and you didn't know. Let me know down below. Just share your opinions. That's what I like to see. I like to see everybody's opinions. Oh my god, when you guys write on my shorts and stuff like that about the clips that I do and stuff. Oh, I love writing back to that stuff. It's so funny what some of you write. So I always have fun with that. But alrighty, you guys have a good rest of your day and I'll see you next week. Have a good one and I'm out of here.